Mobile phones are to be turned on silent. Okay, so please make sure there's nothing worse than the phone ringing while they're reading out your name. Guests, feel free to take photos from your seats, please, but you can't move. We are at a
Graduands and guests, I now invite you to stand for the arrival of the University Procession.
Please be seated. Chancellor, University Council, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, senior officers, academic and professional staff, graduands, graduands' families, and your friends. It is with pleasure that I welcome you to Victoria University's graduation ceremony for the College of Health and Biomedicine. My name is Naomi Dempsey. I am the Pro-Vice-Chancellor of Students at Victoria University. I am also your MC for today. On behalf of my fellow Victoria University staff, I extend a warm welcome and congratulate all graduands on their achievements today. I would also like to warmly welcome friends, family, and the VU community who have joined us in today's celebration via the live stream. Today we are honoured to celebrate the success of our students with many of their families. For anyone here today with young children, please know that it is okay if they make noise. If at any time your children need to stretch their legs or take a break, one of our ushers will be able to assist you. As a mark of respect to Australia's Indigenous people, we acknowledge the ancestors, elders and families of the Boorwurrung and Woiwurrung of the Kulin, who are the traditional owners of university land. As we share our knowledge practices within the university, may we pay respect to the deep knowledge embedded within the Aboriginal community and their ownership of country. We acknowledge that the land on which we meet is a place of age-old ceremonies, of celebration, initiation and renewal, and that the Kulin people's living culture has a unique role in the life of this region. Before we commence today's proceedings, I would like to invite Ms. Janet Galpin of the Boorwurrung Foundation to deliver the Welcome to Country. Welcome, Janet.
Thank you, Naomi, for the introduction. Chancellor, Mr. George Pappas, AO. Wominjeka. Wominjeka is the Boonwurrung language word for welcome. I am here today representing Parbanata Carolyn Briggs, AM, the elder of the Boonwurrung and the Yarlakit Whelan clan, and would like to pay my respect to my ancestors. And to all of you here today for the 2019 Victoria University December graduation ceremonies. As a representative and family member of the Boonwurrung, Melbourne's First Peoples, I'm pleased to be able to welcome you all here today. We are especially pleased to recognise the commitment that you've made here today in paying respect to the spirit of this land and to its First Peoples. Through this, you have shown the willingness to honour sacred ground. Today we stand on Boonwurrung country. This country is unceded, and the Boonwurrung are the custodians of the land from the Wilson's Promontory all the way round to the mouth of the Werribee River, encompassing both of our beautiful bays, Western Port and Port Phillip. So when you're walking or travelling around our country, you have been welcomed by us for all of your journeys. It is important for all Victorians and guests to understand and appreciate the history and the culture of the First Peoples of Melbourne, who've played a very significant role in the development of Melbourne, both before and after European arrival. But unfortunately, our First Peoples are unknown to many who live in this land. The struggle to preserve not only their culture, but their cultural heritage and also traditions began with the ancestors in the 1830s. And one of the lessons that we should all take from this struggle was the way that the elders and the leaders of the day forged alliances that led to many of the achievements that we all take for granted here today. And our elders are still today in continual discussion with our leaders to advance recognition and reconciliation for our First Peoples. So as Australians, while we may have all descended from different clans, language groups, and from countries all across the world, we should all support our leaders, our elders' rights for a voice to government, rights for a treaty, and for the truth-telling about Australia's dark history. The word welcome is Wominjeka, as I mentioned earlier, but it also has a second translation, and that is to come with purpose. So much as we've all come today for the purpose of these graduation ceremonies, and every single thing we do from our waking moment is always done with a purpose. So it's a really lovely other translation of that word. And it's also a contract between the people as the custodians of this land and yourselves to ensure that our laws are adhered to and to guarantee safe passage for those who ask. According to tradition, this land has always been protected by our, by our creator Bunjil, who travels as an eagle, and by one who protects our waterways and travels as a crow. Bunjil taught the Bunwarang to always welcome guests, but he required the Bunwarang always ask two promises that I will ask of you all here today, and that is to not harm the land and to not harm the children of Bunjil. This commitment was made through the exchange of a small bow that was dipped in the waters with the spoken words, Wominjeka. Thank you, everybody. I would now like to welcome Brent Watkins from Culture Evolves to play the didgeridoo for you.
Thank you, Janet and Brent. I would now like to invite Vice-Chancellor Professor Peter Dawkins, AO, to introduce today's occasional address.
Thank you, Naomi, Chancellor. Graduates, welcome to your graduation day, and may I offer my congratulations and welcome you into our VU family. Today is a very important occasion. This is our premier student event on the calendar. And this one is particularly special for our Chancellor, Mr. George Pappas, who is presiding over this ceremony, which is his final set of graduation ceremonies this week, as he's retiring at the end of this year after a decade with Victoria University. George, it's been an honour to have you preside over our graduations, as well as presiding over our University Council, our governing body, and your enthusiasm and pride for our student success has ensured that our ceremonies have been great celebrations. Please join me in a round of applause for our Chancellor, Mr. George Pappas, AM. I would now like to invite Mr. Russell Harrison to deliver today's occasional address. Russell is the CEO of Western Health and commenced his career in Britain with the National Health Service. Over a period of 17 years, Russell held numerous executive roles across mental health, acute care, community care, and as a Commissioner of Health Services. He moved to Melbourne to join Western Health as Executive Director of Operations in February 2013, and since then became CEO of Western Health. Russell has overseen the development and opening of the new Joan Kirner's Women's and Children's Hospital, a successful go-live to commence the electronic medical record, EMR, at Western Health. He worked with government to secure funding to develop 2 new community hospitals and $1.5 billion to build a new Footscray Hospital in Melbourne, Victoria, right here in, or very close to here, in Footscray, next to Footscray University at our campus, and has also addressed significant changes around access and capacity as the catchment covered has grown by over 300,000 in 5 years. Russell has a strong interest in working towards improvements in patient care aimed at helping the health system support the patient in the way which is best for the patient and the system, and is committed to using the best possible technology to benefit patients and staff. Please welcome Mr. Russell Harrison.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, academics, graduands, families, friends, welcome. I'd like to start by also paying my respects to the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet, and pay those respects to any elders, past, present, and also emerging leaders in the audience with us today. I'm deeply honoured to have been asked to give the occasional address, and having seen the crowd before us, hopefully many of you will be heading to Western Health to come and work in our facilities across the West. Once I said yes, the dawning of it dawned on me I have to speak. What can I say? I, like you, sat here in a similar venue 26 years ago now, as it is. So I thought I'd reflect on my journey to be the CEO of Western Health, which generally provides healthcare to about 1 million people across the West. As you can tell from my accent, and as Peter said, I'm not from these shores. I'm not an Australian by birth, but have made the west of Melbourne, like many other migrants, my home and also place of work. On reflection, how did I get here? I guess I was very fortunate. My parents thought that a higher qualification would be really important going forward. So I packed my bags, and as is the case in the UK, moved a long way from where we lived and went to Liverpool. I had a fantastic time at university, some would say too good, and made some lifelong friends. And I hope that you sitting there today will also make fast friends from among the VU community you've studied with. Myself and my friends still meet up many years after, even though we're scattered far and wide across the globe. And one thing I thought in reflecting on my career has been the transformational power of education in that journey. Many of you will be sitting in the audience thinking, no more studies. I'm done, I'm finished, that's it. I, like you, thought that myself. But I would say, just take a break from education, never say no. When I graduated all those years ago, I had absolutely no idea what I was going to do. That may be similar to some of you in the room, but I doubt it, having useful qualifications. I had an applied degree in biology, so I wasn't quite sure how I was going to use that, but I knew it wasn't going to be in a lab. I knew two things. I had a vague idea about being a captain of industry of some description, and the fact that I wanted to travel. The travel won out. I packed a rucksack and I took off to Australia and Africa for 2 years almost. I had a whale of a time, but sadly the cash ran out. I headed back to the UK, ready to take on this captain of industry role. Still, not sure what that was. I joined Tesco's, the equivalent of Coles for those of you that know it, and I joined and tried to get onto their graduate management scheme. 20,000 people applied for that scheme across the UK in the year that I'd applied. I got down to the final 20. Sadly, I didn't make the top 10. I was too much of a bit of a free thinker and not quite the company man. I think that was the making of me. I fell into the NHS following that and had a whale of a time. The NHS captured my passion for helping people. It gave me a purpose. I actually found what I wanted to do was to create ways of serving the population at their time of need to get great access to service. I managed to do a lot of education on the way, and for me, each time I did education, it was transformational. It gave me a slightly different way of thinking. It gave me a slightly different way of reacting in situations, and that was the making of it. I was fortunate enough to take opportunities all over the NHS across the UK, moving around the country, following different opportunities to get different skills and experiences. Then an opportunity arose to come to Melbourne. I thought, why not? So my family and I packed up and moved here. What I would say in all of these things is that education has been truly transformational. It's helped me take risks, to quantify things, and to seize opportunities. One thing I would say to you is, I'm very privileged to have had the educational background I've got. Please don't waste your opportunity to continue to build on the fantastic opportunity you guys have got, and throughout your careers, I'm sure we'll continue to do that. In all, I've always had an opportunity to continue to grow. I would always say, please try and take that. And if you take anything from my brief ramblings, it's that education can be truly transformative. Never ever say no, and always take the opportunities you've got. With the best of luck to your futures, all the very best.
Thank you, Russell. I would now like to welcome our Chancellor, Mr. George Pappas AO. The Chancellor's role is to chair the University Council and to guide the strategic direction of Victoria University.
Thank you, Naomi. Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, senior officers of the university, staff, graduands, families and friends. Can I also warmly welcome you all to today's graduation ceremony. Today is a day to celebrate. You've taken the opportunity that Victoria University has offered, and with hard work and determination, you have now achieved success. You've demonstrated a capacity to set goals and to achieve them. You've shown persistence and determination. You've learnt the art of juggling priorities, and many of you have overcome significant challenges in order to complete your studies. These are not just qualities that have enabled you to gain your well-earned qualifications, they're qualities that will assist you as you build your careers. Getting to today's ceremony is one of the many successes that you will enjoy in life. So be proud of what you've achieved and know that your parents, your families, your friends, and all the staff who've been a part of your time with us are equally delighted with what you have attained. You're graduating from a world-class university. It's ranked in the top 2% of universities worldwide. We've established ourselves as one of the world's leading young universities, universities that are less than 50 years old. And we are ranked at number 45 in the world in the Times Higher Education Young University Rankings. And that's a very high ranking for such a young university. This gives prestige to your qualification, and you can proudly claim that you're a graduate of one of the world's top universities. 2019 has been a big year for the growth and development of Victoria University as we continue with our transformation. The mission of VU has always been to provide outstanding educational opportunities for students from diverse countries, diverse cultures, different socio-economic and educational backgrounds. And while this mission has never changed, the way that we are delivering on this mission has changed for the 21st century. We've introduced the VU Way, which is a revolutionary new way to offer quality education opportunities in block mode, engaged learning, one subject at a time, in small groups and not in large lectures. This model has already been incredibly successful, with impressive rises in student attendance rates, student engagement, pass rates, and student outcomes. The VU block model is going to be implemented now across all higher education and VU polytechnic courses by 2022. And we are greatly looking forward to being part of the next wave of student success. The transformation of our learning and teaching at VU has been recognised on the national and international stage. Our revolutionary digital learning designs and approaches scooped the pool at the LearnX Awards, which uncover the best workforce learning practices across Australasia in a field of multinational corporate, education and public service sectors. Our Victoria University Polytechnic received the Inclusive Training Provider of the Year award at the 65th anniversary of the Victorian Training Awards, recognising exceptional training providers within the Victorian Government's vocational education and training system. They who have demonstrated outstanding improvements with regard to the achievement, engagement and well-being of students with additional needs. These awards recognise how VU is embracing a culture of access and innovation and evolving into a dynamic and impactful leader in the tertiary education sector. And that means that you, our students, are receiving a modern university education that is setting you up to take on the opportunities and tackle the challenges that you will face in the 21st century. Victoria University was born in and proudly remains the University of the West of Melbourne. While our reach and our aspirations are global, we remain focused on our vision to deliver value by uplifting the communities in which we operate. And this includes making exciting changes to our campus footprint that benefit both our students, our staff, and the communities that we serve. And as you heard, one of the most significant campus developments is the new Footscray Hospital. It's going to be built on what was our car park across the road from our Footscray Park campus on Ballarat Road. It's creating a world-class health and education precinct in the West. It is a significant addition to the VU vision of creating Footscray, the university town, as well as bringing substantial health and community benefits throughout our entire West of Melbourne heartland. This is one way that we are making a difference for our local communities. Today, we're graduating students from the College of Health and Biomedicine. In the most recent Excellence in Research for Australia rankings, our research strengths of nursing, medical physiology and public health and health services received the highest possible rating of 5 for being well above world standard. And 3 other fields of study ranked at world standard. But our success is also evident in our student success. The college aims to provide opportunities that make you job ready with globally relevant skills, unique opportunities to have a positive impact on the world and make a real impact through research. Our paramedicine course is providing students with international exposure, opportunities and employment offers from around the world. This year, 60 third-year students completed clinical placements in ambulance and emergency services in Canada, the USA and in Europe. Similarly, our osteopathy students have been provided with a growing number of clinical placements within community-based clinics serving special interest and disadvantaged groups. Many other VU students have benefited from international placements in the UK and in Italy that have exposed them to a broader range of clients and approaches to their practice. Our Bachelor of Human Nutrition provided real-world learning opportunities with funding support from the federal government's new Colombo plan, so students could undertake a study tour in India in collaboration with Centurion University to observe the school lunch program and aspects of local health services in hospitals and remote communities. And our psychology students have been contributing to the development of evidence-based health intervention while on placement at the Western Bulldogs Community Foundation. They've learnt from the community while assisting with the development of youth leadership and diversity programs for the sons and daughters of the West. All of these things will contribute to our goal to be a great university of the 21st century, with opportunity and success at our heart. This week, as you heard, will be my final graduation week before I retire as Chancellor of Victoria University. And I'll try not to be too emotional as I remark on this, because it's been my absolute pleasure and my privilege to preside over graduations for the past 10 years. In my time, I've witnessed your extraordinary achievements. I have sensed the pride that our students feel when they cross this stage, and I have been honoured to share in your well-deserved celebrations. I think that presiding over this very special time in our students' lives is one of the things that I will miss the most. I got through it. However, today is about you, our students, the next generation of thinkers who will solve local and worldwide challenges and who will make your mark on the world in so many different sectors. As you graduate and leave us to embark on your career, consider how you might use the skills that you have acquired to strengthen the communities from which you have come, or the new communities that you're destined to become part of. Today, over 350 of you will graduate at this ceremony, and I encourage you to remain connected to the VU community as a member of the Alumni Association, so that you can continue to build your personal and professional networks. And I have no doubt that you will be wonderful ambassadors for Victoria University. So may I congratulate you once again. And I do have a message for the family and the friends who are with us today. My message is that we are here for a celebration. I know that there's a lot of formality with graduation ceremonies, and some people think that graduations are boring and tedious affairs. Well, you've just had the most boring bit of the graduation ceremony, which is the Chancellor's speech. That's over and done with, and now, as each student comes up on stage to receive their awards, I want to hear everybody clapping and cheering as loudly as possible, because all of these people have worked so hard to achieve what they have achieved so far. And as some of you have been to graduation ceremonies before that I have presided over, as you will know, if you don't cheer and clap loudly enough, I will stop the ceremony. And we won't continue until you do. So, now, graduands, please stand. And you've noticed that everyone has been calling you graduands, and that's because you haven't quite graduated yet, but you're about to. And to help me graduate you, I will call upon the Academic Board representative, Dr. Shana Spittle, to present the authorised record of all conferred graduates for this ceremony and for those in absentia. Thank you very much, Shana. And this is the important part of the ceremony, because by virtue of the authority that is vested in me by the Council of Victoria University, I admit the duly authorised graduates to the appropriate awards and to all the rights and all of the privileges of those awards. Congratulations, you are now graduates. And I want that kind of enthusiasm for every single student who comes up on stage. Now, graduates, you've got a lot of family, friends and supporters who've been with you along the journey. They're here today. I'd like you to turn around and face them if you can, or just turn around. And graduates, I want you to give your friends, your family, your supporters a round of applause to say thank you. Thank you for all of your help in getting us here today. You may now turn and resume your seats.
Thank you, Chancellor. I call upon the Vice President, Health, Sport and Active Living and Dean, College of Health and Biomedicine, Professor Karen Dodd.
Chancellor, I'm honoured to present the graduates from the College of Health and Biomedicine, the Bachelor graduates. Heath Coles. Matthew Edwards. Riley Jasmine Koutras. Lynn Tran. Alora Abig-Rico. Rubaya Akhter. Rael Alem Seged. Dunabeth Alakawe. John Altarejos. Hanim Alwer. Genevieve Grace Argent. Mohammed Fauzi Azmawaz. Ruby Atkins. Linda Attard. Paula Michelle Uzseni. Maria Baltazis. Tamali Indumini Bandara. Jacqueline Barbanti. Denise Maria Barbara. Nikita Baznyat. Kritika Bidi. Madeline Bakiraris. Royce Albert Benedicto. Dorcas Chim Chim Bernardes. Amelia Jane Berryman. Prald Bandari. Swita Bandari Ka Adhika. Deep Anka Bharata Chatti. Balaraj Bhatti. Handeep Kaur Bolai. Bharati Bhujan. Ramjay Bijou. Tharika Nayathara Fernando Bindu Hawaii. Lucy Boransinski. Nicole Bozic. Leah Bryant. Nina Flor Buenaventura. Rebecca Byrne. Maureen Calipado. Shailene Louise Callahan. Danielle Marie Carroll. Yuxel Fatma Katak. Rupa Chapagai Charlie Say. Emma Marie Comedo. Olive Conroy. Joshua Israel Conteo. Karanveer Singh Dandiwell. Romney Davis. Michael Edward Dela Cruz. Erin Dettering. Harjit Kaur Dalalawiwal. Nabina Dalmala. Rajbans Dillon. Waywin Vincent Diaz. Dolor Joel Enrico. Alul Domador. Isadora Dragonjevic. Hoda Amin Elfeki. Melissa Flynn. Rebecca Jane Fogarty. Lisa Fanua. Becca Futasa. Shrimal George. Chantal Lee Gilbert. Gosharon Gill. Gilgo Anna Beatrice. Greg Grodinski. Anju Gupta. Nisha Gurung. Nicole Ahalday. Beth Patricia Harkins. Morgan Lee Harriman. Kimberly Marie Hartnett-Purd. Nima Ibrahim Hassan. Sadia Hebo. Amal Fernando. Gabriel Eldalgo. Zili Huang. Tam Trong Lin Huan. Jessica Jane Ilyavoz. Josephine Imrie. Julie Jordan Eli. Christine Ashley Josveski. Annie Carol May Cahooligan. Hannah Cannon. Erin Rose Karimdil Anthony. Daniel Kariuki. Gukiran Kaur. Parminder Kaur. Gulshandeep Kaur. Sandeep Kaur. Rajbir Kaur. Maninder Kaur. Harsimmerpreet Kaur. Ravneet Kaur. Rajat Koshalal. Sumila Casey Nagarkoti. Bernice Kirst. Binu Kadirka. Mona Kajegani. Sablu Seiko. Sarah Comack. Sarah Copperan. Disha Cook Reja. Ravi Kumar. Jenny Kurekos. Laxon Alexandru. Jiang Li. James Joshua Lean. Sha Lee. Sarah Lim. Elijah Limsiako. Brooke Louise Lloyd. Milka Konga Lodiong. Sharon Lisa Logan. Kimberly Vanessa Lopez. Aldrin Riro Lubiano. Lugambas Nicole Angelique. Lucy Lynch. Jade Bianca Magja. Kabita Mahat Katri Casey. Manya Melkotia. Mala Nilima. Deepak Man. Madeline Martinez. Sini Lacion Mau. Casey Maurixi. Hannah McKay. Mayette Mendoza. Zerihan Mengesha. Anastasia Michael. Matamir Same. Aljan Molas. Sarah J. Moose. Masoda Nada. Semoy Dutri Nandi. Sally Nielsen. Donna Nguyen. Megan Ellen Noonan. Grace Aladojo. Ondihi Sarah. Maria Opazar. Sorry. Henry Manuel Ord Fernand. Taylor Panuccio. Kash Patel. Nikunj Ravjibiya Patel. Satish Paudel. Libithal Paul. Vlada Jean Pila. Ria Lyric Ponteris. Huen Yen Nin Kwok. Niraj Rajya. Imesha Amathi Randeria Aran Ichigo. Malika Ranjit. They show route. Lauren Ann Raymond. Matilda Rose Edney. Erland Rimando. Brianna Rizzato. Kira Jessica Ross. Yasmin Andrea Ruiz. Teresa Joyce Ryle. Krisha Helen Ann Salgado. Janita Sali. Albert Stanley Salem. Gursav Singh Sarnodor. Ibrahim Sano. Caitlin Ann Sant. Jobel Santiago. Heidi Elazar Sarmiento. Harigu Tesfaye Sebhatu. Mushmi Sen. Christine Ann Serian. Masoma Shafahi. Srijana Shyama Kakurkarel. Solomon Shuzada. Devi Maya Shiwakoto. Nabina Sharai Shurta. Charley Simbulan. Navpreet Singh. Amandeep Singh. Jaswant Singh. Sahej Prince Singh. Preeti Singla. Renalyn Smith. Ruby Ann Smorgan. Daniel South. Lisa Jane Stockman. Pratima Tanduka. Nabia Tariq. Christian Tairg. Danielle Carleen Taylor. Usha Thapa. Thapa Susmita. Kanchan Tapa Buniya. Birendra Tiwanri. Ta Chin Pa Thlu Myong. Ha Vi Chan. Harsh Deepakuma Trivedi. Dominic Truong. Daniel Uy. Darcy Van Den Broek. Amanda Vasilevsky. Caroline Veloso. Lechmi Vengala Chelam. Roxanne Carl Viray. Lara Jane Warmbold. Daniel Warwick. Xiaoxia Wei. Taylor Jane White. Stephanie Elaine Wilson. Juni Iltong Yap. Norma Yazbek. Ka Ling Yang. Christine Young. Christina June Zor. Azina Zirom. Michez Zudu. Zimam Yosef Melakin. Almira Salman Al-Rashidi. Ahmed Saeed Al-Zahrani. Banda Haikal A. Anazi. Faisal Thail G. Afrazij. Chantel Allen. Abdulakim Jahaz S. Alatayobi. Abdallah Muhammad S. Al-Khatani. Angela Alotia. Semra Armstrong. Cameron Luke Orba. Jewan Odish. Liana Azolina. Holly Azapadi. Joel Baker. Melanie Laurel Faye Baker. Nadine Banner. Lily Isabel Barnes. Naif Muhammad Y. Bazai. Daniel Beaton. Hayden John Benham. Elizabeth Bennett. Erin Beveridge. Delaney Biglin. Joshua Binga. Ricky J. Blaze. Leonard Booth. Joseph William Brigg. Justin Broadway. Ella Bromley. Courtney Alexis Brown. Carlos Fernando Bulboa. Nicholas David Buller. Elise Bullman. Rembrandt Bai. Callow Leah. Michael Campbell. Benjamin Thomas Carlisle. Simon Heng Jun Chen. Takara Noel Church. Gillian Clark. Reese Douglas Cobbledick. Kate Renee Cullen. Lily Dialloy Facey. Erin Damon. Belinda Davey. Sarah DeBont. Luke DeLeo. Ina Dereco. Christopher Doyle. Elvis D'Souza. Sarah Elizabeth Evans. Jade Emma Evans. Georgia Evgeniadis. Anthony John Fakio. Rhiannon Galantley. Nikata Emily Galland. Patrick Gashi. David Gazard. Anthony Georgievsky. Emmerich John Giddings. Raymond Glasson. Bianca Page Gleason. Jared Goodwin Wicks. Jessica Lauren Goff. Rebecca Gray. James Halstead. Jared William Hill. Jasmine Ailsa Hurd. Fong Van Ho. Jackson Hollins. Jason Holt. Sophie Honey. Joshua Thomas Hudson. Hannah Rosie Sell. Reva Jubu. Michael Joseph Jobs Pastis. Mairead Aya Kelly McCudden. Indira Kent. Jared Kernahan. Zoe Elizabeth King. Jacqueline Lebasque. Lara Lobe. Kyle Long. Nathaniel Charles Luby. Justine Lowe. Simon Liu. Sarah Joy McClure. Susanna Patricia Mamoliti. Julia Massaro. Madison McCormick. Chanel Heather McCulloch. Taneeth McEntee. Daniel Shane McManus. Heath McSullivan. Jack Allen McSwain. Stephanie Mezzaruni. Daniela Julia Miles. Amir Mohammed. Shona Ellen Maloney. Rebecca Mooney. Monique Nafa. Ziagal Nazari. Jacob Luke Nemo. Georgie O'Keefe. Mira Rochelle Oliver. Blake Onken. William Osborne. Seth Sithiwat Ote. Ozcan Ozchelik. Ryan Piper. Brooke Elise Patelli. Marie-Louise Price. McKeely Purcell Williams. Bianca Isabel Quidto. Kyle Robert Royal. Joshua Russell. Stephanie Marie Salna. Adam Schwab. Riwa Siardi. Rochelle Smith. Nikita Smith. Dylan Smith. Chazdeen Soabas. Girish Sharma Subhag. Nathan Spall. Stacey Stanton. Anna Svensson. Nicole Taylor. Amelia Thomas. Bradley Thomas. Rachel Emily Tilsley. Joshua Trepensbosky. Denisha Elizabeth Turner. Joshua Villela. Ben William Vincent. Caden John Alexander Vorano. Leah Jane Wassall. Kira Ann Wasson. Trisha Wellsford. Ashley Wood. Andreas Zinonos. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of the graduates from the College of Health and Biomedicine.
Thank you, Karen. I now invite Joshua Kantawi to speak on behalf of the graduates. Joshua graduated today with a Bachelor of Nursing, gaining a GPA of 6.3. Joshua has been a student representative throughout his course. He won several awards, including the VU Spirit Award, the VU Innovation Award, and was a VU Achievement Scholarship recipient. He has been a leader with the Philippines student group at VU and has participated in Volleys, the VU Academy and the NASA Space School Study Tour 2018. Please welcome Joshua Kantawi.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, academics, teaching staff, fellow graduates, family and friends. I'm honoured to be speaking on behalf of my fellow graduates here today. Our journey together has led to this moment where we stand strong as graduates who are about to embark on our first year of practice for 2020. I'm proud to declare this with my cohort: we made it. I chose nursing because I desired to impact others at their most vulnerable and oversee their recovery. However, after high school, I felt somewhat disadvantaged. My family didn't have a healthcare background. I didn't choose scientific units in high school, and I graduated with an unremarkable ATAR, an overall high school grade for applying to university. Despite this, Victoria University's environment has enabled me to flourish into the man and nurse I am today. VU had programs to assist me in the transition. Staff were approachable and knowledgeable. The facilities immersed me into the nursing profession, and I'm so glad that I experienced my nursing journey with my cohort. All I can say is I was at the right place, at the right time, with the right people. I dedicate my story to VU, my cohort, and my personal friends because they made my nursing journey breathtaking. From having no healthcare background, I became the first in my family to graduate with a bachelor's degree within healthcare. From not choosing scientific units in high school, I flourished academically and clinically. And from an unremarkable ATAR, I achieved many accolades with VU and beyond. I hope my story inspires you from someone who didn't have it all to someone who gave their all for nursing. To all the wonderful teaching staff at VU, thank you for your support, guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. We'll be sure to implement your teachings into our practice. You directed us to the path of success throughout our nursing degree, and your work will enable us to be here today. Your influence will not be forgotten, and will make you proud throughout our budding nursing career. On behalf of the graduates here today, I'd like to say a massive thank you to our family and friends. Thank you for your support, encouragement, sacrifices, and dealing with us when we struggle. We are a testament to your unwavering support, and you're one of the reasons why we're in this gown. We will strive to be the best nurses and practitioners for you and for others. And finally, to my fellow graduates, I am so proud of you guys. Just seeing you in your graduation gown fills me with so much triumph, and I hope you feel that too. Healthcare is demanding, and I know that you are capable, and you have what it takes to become an impactful practitioner. This graduation ceremony is dedicated to us. We earned it. We endured the hardships and the challenges, and we enabled positive patient outcomes. Congratulations, graduating class of 2019. You are extraordinary. I wish you all the best for your future endeavors in life and in your career, and I can't wait to hear about your successes and achievements in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Joshua. I now invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Peter Dawkins, AO, to read the charge to our new graduates.
Chancellor, can I ask all the new graduates to stand, please? Let me add my congratulations to you all. I'm now going to read out the charge to our graduates. I charge you as graduates of Victoria University to uphold our commitment to excellence in the way you use your knowledge, skills and capabilities in your chosen occupations and industries and in your further studies. To engagement by the way you use your knowledge, skills and capabilities for the benefit of local and global communities. And access, along with equity and respect, by the way you connect with people from diverse countries, cultures, socioeconomic and educational backgrounds. Let it be known that you are now a graduate of Victoria University, defined by a commitment to excellence, engagement and access in everything you do. I charge you to make a difference to the world by modelling these values and behaviours and by being courageous in the way you play your part in solving problems in your work and in the broader community. Congratulations again, and please be seated.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. I would now like to welcome back our Chancellor, Mr George Pappas AO, to offer his final congratulations.
Thank you again, Naomi, and thank you to Russell and to Joshua for such inspiring speeches. Now, one of the things that I really enjoy about our ceremonies is listening to our occasional speakers and also to our valedictorians. I always find their words inspiring and their stories are very motivating. It is one of the things that I will miss from not attending further graduation ceremonies next year when I retire from Victoria University. And I would like to thank all of you for making this such a memorable occasion, not only for yourselves, but also for me. I do cherish these ceremonies, and I will remember fondly all of the ceremonies that I've experienced so far this year, and I will experience this week. So thank you all for that. Now, graduates, we've asked you to do a bit of standing and coming up on stage and turning around and other complicated manoeuvres that only graduates can perform. Now we're going to ask you just to remain seated, because I'm going to ask everybody else to stand up. Please, family and friends, staff, please, everyone stand up, because we're going to give a standing ovation to say congratulations to all of our graduates for what you've achieved today. Congratulations to our graduates. Thank you. You may all be seated. Thank you.
Chancellor, that brings to a close the formal proceedings of this graduation ceremony. On behalf of the Chancellor, I extend an invitation to all graduates and your guests to join him and the University Procession for refreshments in the View, which is located on level 4 of this venue. For safety reasons, I ask guests to remain in their places until the University Procession and the new graduates have left the atrium. Guests will then be invited to leave once the procession and all graduates have departed. Would everyone now please stand? Thank you.